On today's video, we're going to be seeing a little extra flavor by our people over at Garcias Jewelry. Let me tell you, that first video made a big splash, not just for the audience, but for myself. They make great quality chains, great service, addition customer service. It really took me by surprise, and I'm glad a lot of the people who have purchased that have hit me up personally have been super gracious about the recommendation. So me and the peoples over at Garcia have been talking back and forth, and they've made some modifications as well as sent over a piece with a diamond sleek lock. They were like, "Yo, Coops, we want your opinion. We want you to check it out. Let us know what you think and show the audience the new little flavors that we've added to each one of their orders." So let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out Garcias Jewelry Diamond Sleek Lock, plus a little added bonus.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Today's video is sponsored by Garcias Jewelry. I did not purchase this item. They sent it over for a review after conversation. So I keep in contact with people that I have amazing relationships with, and Garcias Jewelry being one of them. They really surprised me with the quality and the service, plus the additional features that they've been coming out with. They've been in the manufacturing game, I said, for over 2 decades, but now they're expanding into the direct-to-consumer, that type of vibe, and they really came in guns blazing. So what I gathered from the last conversation is that they're adding a little bit of an extra bonus and flair at no additional cost to the consumer as far as analysis and documentation. So when they first showed up their piece, they said that every order comes with like a gold analysis, which is, if not one of the few, the only person that I can think of all rip that does a gold analysis upon your order. So it tells you based on FRX machine or whatever, what the actual percentage of gold is in your piece. So if it's 10, if it's 10.1, 10.2, whatever the case may be, it will be listed on that measurement in that analysis. With your order comes a new Garcias Jewelry little folder binder thing, and with a couple of different pieces of information inside as such. So it really comes with like a full freaking elemental breakdown. Plus now they're adding a certificate of authenticity to their orders. So that's dope because it has an appraisal value here for those who insure their jewelry, which I hope everybody's insuring your jewelry. You have an estimated appraised value here that you can use for your insurance carrier. So in this particular case, it would be your name, date of purchase, and then the specifications of the chain. In this case, what we're going to be looking at today, because I haven't seen the chain, 24-inch, 10.4 millimeter, 186.2 gram, 14 karat yellow gold with a diamond sleek lock, no engraving. So it's got the sales associate who handled you and the appraised value, and in this particular case is $9,316, the appraised value, not the sale cost. So as well as that certificate of authenticity, they still are keeping that appraisal report of the elemental analysis. So in this particular case, it breaks down all the metals that are listed in these particular orders, and in this one, it checks up as 14.1 karat of yellow gold. I mean, down to the time, all the breakdown of the metal composition blend, and signed, checked, and approved by the person in this particular case is Javi. So that is something that puts them above the rest with the other brands because they really add this extra incentive at no additional cost to the customer. This is something that comes with your order already. So that's pretty much freaking amazing. But now we're gonna be seeing what this sleek lock looks like, as we've already seen the chain and it's still wrapped up in bubble wrap. So let's take this bubble wrap off, and here is the presentation. Garcias Jewelry, nice little box with a little emboss situation there. Business cards in here, Garcias Jewelry, cool. Got the black presentation, the standard coffin style, and we open the puppy up. I don't want to drop this because this is not my piece, so I would like to be responsible. Thoroughly wrapped up and taped, as most of the Cuban links are. This has some nice heft to it. At 186 grams, this definitely has a nice density to it. So it's got the light up boxes, which everybody loves the boxes. This, I feel like a lot of people just buy the Cubans just for the damn boxes. So I'm gonna try to be very careful and cut this piece open responsibly. Jesus, this feels like a long ass 24. Look how long the paper is. It's just crazy. Hey, they package it quite well. I gotta cut the shit out of this thing. All right, let me take the shades off. It took me like 7.5 minutes to unpack this freaking thing. And let me just take a nice little analysis. Oh, so it's not a full diamond sleek lock. It's diamond accented sleek lock. So one of the things you gotta keep in mind with Garcias Jewelry is that they don't do the dip. They don't do the flash polishing as most brands do. They keep it in its natural color. I don't know if they offer the flash plating, but some people really don't like the flash plating and others are just so used to it that they're Gucci with it. So there's a 14 karat gold with a sleek lock and a diamond sleek lock accent. So here's what the piece looks like. It's a very nice, super duper clean, very hefty 14 karat gold, 10.4 millimeter, amazingly constructed Miami Cuban link with their diamond accent sleek lock. I thought it was a full bust down sleek lock. Clearly I didn't understand. So as always, I like to take a good look at the piece. First, for everybody, all the fans, the hang straight test. Let's just get that out of the way. So far straight. Yeah, it's actually pretty freaking straight. Pin, yeah, no twists, nothing. And with a chain this heavy, it's usually very well done when it hangs straight. Beautiful. And it has a nice little, I don't know if you guys can see that little diamond button accent there. The sleek lock looks actually sleek. It's a good flip lock sleek profile. Not too thick, not too thin. It's got that standard little latch. Right now I'm analyzing actual links, looking in between to see if there's any solder marks. Although I don't see in it, there's a perfect amount of spacing, which still gives the chain mobility, which is very important. Some chains, people like them super duper duper tight links, and then the chain is super stiff. They start to kink extra. Oh, my chain's kinking. Is it broken? Is it ruined? You want tight links? There you go, tight links. It's a very difficult process, and I've gotten to see when it comes to manufacturing how difficult it is to make these damn chains. So the spacing and all that process is quite difficult. You're paying for labor, remember, like this shit is no joke. The setting on the diamonds look very nice. I don't know what quality diamonds these are. I'm going to assume SI to VS. I don't know if the analysis report indicates what kind of diamonds there are on here. It does not. But with diamonds this small, as long as they're eye clean, it really doesn't really matter. I'm sure you can request what kind of diamonds you're looking for. Let me check the sleek lock out. Very nice tight hinge. Has a 14 karat stamp on the inside. And it's kind of just a very clean, nice brush finish with the polished centerpiece. And what's really important is this nice click factor and that it just doesn't pop open, which it does not. Let me link this into place so you guys can see. So far, the chain looks very simple, standard class situation here. Boom. Nice click in place and give you guys the first-hand experience. So it has that two little diamond accents here, which is actually quite nice, classy. Most people like the full bust down piece. I actually have a sleek lock on my own Cuban and it does not have any diamonds on it. Just because that's my personal taste. Who knows, maybe in the future I'll change it, but here we are here. Very nice, sleek look, gorgeous. They're keeping consistency, which is very important. Let me just reconfirm the specifications. I have my caliper here to make sure it is exactly 10.4 as the analysis report says. Actually, it's a little bit higher than 10.4. According to my measurement, it's about 10.48. And with this weight, I mean, it shows, definitely. I'm getting about 10.48 in consistent throughout, actually. That's very impressive. With a handmade piece, getting these close measurements all around is no easy task. Yeah, 10.48 is what I'm getting as far as the measurements is concerned. And you know, if it has diamonds on it, Uncle Cuba's gotta test the diamonds, gotta see if the joint hits. So we're gonna use the regular Presidium. Diamond tester approved. Diamond tester approved. We know with the diamond tester, it could be moissanite. All right, so the battery on the other one was dead. This one is almost dead as well, but let's see what it does. Usually when the battery's dead, it's not the most accurate, but we'll see.
Diamond.
Okay, diamond. Let's try another one.
Diamond.
Diamond here.
Diamond.
Yep, so diamond tester approved with a moissanite and diamond tester and a regular Presidium. They not playing games. Nothing else to do but hit you with the neck profile. Be honest with you, for a 24-inch, I feel like it hangs a little bit lower. On the paper, it looked longer, and on the neck, it hangs slightly lower than a 24-inch. Could it be the extension of the sleek lock? I wanna make sure that this is 24-inch, because just my curiosity, it hangs almost perfectly at 24. It just feels a little bit longer than 24. That weight around the neck is substantial. Whoever gets this piece is going to be a very, very happy customer. It just feels a little bit longer. It feels like 25, 24 and a half because of the sleek lock. I'm feeling it. I knew my accuracy was on point. It's a little bit. So if I'm going from butt to butt, what I mean by butt to butt is essentially from stone to stone. If I'm gonna measure from stone to stone, that might hit, well, I don't think that's gonna hit 24. That's gonna hit, let me see. Yeah, it's gonna hit right under 24, slightly over 23 and whatever 4 points is. So it did feel a little bit longer than 24 inches, but it's a long sleek lock, so that tends to happen. Overall, it's an excellent chain. They're still keeping consistency. This isn't my order. This is actually a customer's order that was lent to me. So this is something that's already made. It's not prepared for me for review. This is already a customer's order. They just prepped a blank sheet to not put the customer's information on there. They just reprinted, took the customer's personal information off so you guys can see for presentation purposes. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, Garcias Jewelry is really doing an amazing job. And they're cool enough to offer my audience, since you guys have been so supportive, $150 off your next order. I'll put a promo code in the description. You're welcome, because nobody gives discounts on gold nowadays. So you're gonna get the analysis report as well as that appraisal, the beautiful lidded box, which, you know, it's just a fucking box. And then you're getting a great quality, well-made, handmade in Miami chain by Garcias Jewelry. Thank you so much for showing my audience and taking care of my audience. And you're welcome to y'all for providing you another amazing manufacturer to your repertoire. It's not just one or two or three. I've provided you an enormous amount of references for you to purchase your Miami Cuban link. You're welcome. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Garcias Jewelry information will be in the description of the video. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? Cuban. For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.